Bad. I'm over here talking and y'all didn't hear a word I fucking said because I had my shit muted. But we have a meeting, so I'm just trying to figure out where um, the meeting is gonna be. Unlock this. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta come lock this too. It's over here. Conference. Where the fuck is that cabinet at?
From Queens.
I'm from Brooklyn. Oh, big
Okay,
queen.
Brooklyn in the
I knew it.
house.
Y'all's queens of the house. I go get my hair done. So glad you know it.
Hello, nice little blowout.
Hey.
Let me see.
Hello, hello, hello. Anyone hear me?
Well, hello,
Oh.
darling. Hello.
Hello. Where in City Hall are we like linking up, or does it
I
matter?
don't know. My 5M acting like it don't even want to open, so I'm trying to open it. But we
Oh,
could
there's a little thing here. Okay.
we can go in the whatchamacallit, the briefing room.
Okay.
I think I broke my 5M this morning.
Breaking shit.
Mine stay tweaking. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, let's go. Actually, we could go this way to the conference too.
The freak, bro. I'm about to task manager it. Hold on. Boom. I was trying to get this freaking. We got name changes now, but we gonna have to track that thing so close, and we're not gonna announce it to the city at all, cause then everybody's gonna want to change their name.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought they were just doing it where we could change the last name. Hell no. They did it to where we could change the whole name. I said, hold on. I don't want no identity theft involvement over here. None of that.
That's crazy. I wonder why they want that.
But we just gotta be very thorough in our processes. I'll say that. And make sure we're tracking it and take their like old IDs and
Mm-hmm.
associate it in a file. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing.
In their profile. Yeah.
Like take their old IDs before we do the name change and make them go get the new ID. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we should be able to link
Just
like their pictures on their profile, right? Let me see. Can we? Yep, photos. So yeah, we could link like their old ID to their new profile essentially in the MDT.
okay, okay, okay. Are
Mm.
PD able to see that too? Like what we put in there or no?
I don't think so, but I think
No,
we need to
five.
be able to at least see. I don't know. Did you get a chance to read that document I did about
Oh,
the
I have it
background checks?
sitting right here.
So essentially, here's a summary about it.
Okay.
25K is just unrealistic, unreasonable, and that's not gonna work. We need to let them know, like PD, as far as them. This needs to be something that we're doing every 30 days because people could have no criminal record, then start working somewhere, and within them 30 days, they could, acquire who knows what.
Oh wait, hold on. Pause for me real quick because I got the intro music in my ear.
Uh,
Hit your space bar.
I just turned that shit off in the settings, like in my mixer
Yeah, but
settings.
if you hit your
Instagram,
space
my
bar,
bag,
go.
yo.
Yeah, you just gotta hit
I
the
can't
space
hear
bar one
nothing.
time. Never comes back up.
Yeah.
He said, hit the
Chicken
space
head.
bar.
No, mine don't do that because I be doing staff stuff while I be in the city, so I gotta be able to hear both.
You gotta hear the intro music for what?
Wait,
Yeah.
spacebar?
Yeah, when you're in ooh,
What?
Yes, girl.
ooh.
Dang, I
No
don't
way
even
you
know
didn't
how
know
I'm
that.
staff for real. I really
How
don't
long
know.
have you been in here, bro? 'Cause I'm new to this, and I still realize that. Oh nah.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, I never knew that.
Give me a second. Y'all gonna hear something real quick. Here, one of y'all drive. I'm in a meeting.
All right, so boom. Okay,
Well,
I'm
we can meet in the kitchen, the new little coastal grind kitchen. If anybody's in City Hall, just meet there. There's more seats.
No,
coming. I'm in there.
we're just. I'm kind of with my brother, so we're just driving around.
You don't have to be here physically.
Ew, I look like yesterday, but I'm coming.
I look like yesterday too. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay.
But anyway, so small summary, right? First of
Alright.
all, we submitted that. Well, I don't know if you actually submitted it. I know that we had drafted that tiered background check thing. Never heard back on that. But 25K is just dumb. Like, they're literally putting a name in a database and confirming whether they have criminal background. There's no need to charge anybody 25K for that. I think 10K is
Right.
ridiculous. I think if we could just, we should be the ones controlling that. We're, especially corporate litigation, that's a business thing, right? We're requiring businesses
Right.
to do that. It should fall under our scope of work. We could maybe either have a contact over there that they run the name, we can call it in. They say, yes, they have a criminal record, done, failed, background check. There's no need to have officers doing this. There's no, like, this is an administrative thing. And I
Right.
get that they're technically exploiting people when they're having to go there for background checks so they can have their little interrogations, but that's not correct. That's, kind of like almost
Wait, what do you mean?
entrapment.
What are they? Well, like, what does a background check look like? Because I haven't actually seen them do one.
So really all they're supposed to do is literally look in the database and see if they have a criminal record. Done. They have a criminal
Correct.
record. If it exceeded a certain time, they can still pass the background check. But if it's within a certain time frame, they would fail them. But then what I am hearing and what I witnessed when I went with Luca, they want to interrogate people. Oh, so I see you have this criminal case. So now let's talk about this and maybe we could work something
Yep.
out to approve your background check. That's like, kind of
What?
entrapment, kind of forcing people to give information just so they can get a legal job. Like, that's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy.
So, Zaire, I need you to uniform that background check process. They should not be doing that. Every background check should look the same and approve or denied according to what's on their fucking shit on
Yeah.
their
Okay, so one, this is my first time hearing anything about this.
no, I'm just saying that's what I need you to do. It's my first time hearing it too. Right?
And
Mhm.
also the 25K is just erroneous because one business sends 4 people. That's 100K. Somebody, Jay,
I
can
had
you mute
8 people
yourself?
the other day to back out on me for the litigation.
Jay, could you mute your? Thank you. Sorry. Okay,
Just
say that
mute them.
again.
Just mute them.
What happened?
I had like almost like 8 people to do background checks, and once they heard 25K each, they just ended up saying, "Nah,
Yeah,
we're not
forget
gonna
it.
do
Nobody's
this,"
gonna
and they
get
left.
jobs. Nobody's gonna want to do anything.
So-
You know what I mean? Especially.
My
Yeah.
dumbass did it.
Wait, who said that? Wait, who said that?
Who said that?
Please.
Dade.
First of all, DOJ gets discounted background checks, goofball.
Well,
Or-
that's
You're not
not
even
what I was
supposed to
told.
be charged. Oh, so they charge the DOJ too?
No,
PD be saying
DOJ,
Well,
anything.
no. I got charged by PD.
DOJ is supposed to get discounted background checks, yes.
They even supposed to do it like kind of for free if they're
But-
DOJ because they're like, oh, you're government.
Yeah,
No.
Jay,
the fuck?
you paid 25K for a background check?
Even EMS has to do
Yes,
background check.
that's crazy.
So,
Mhm.
like,
This
you
was
should-
like my second day in city. It was like I forgot who I was talking to be honest.
Like,
you
I
should
get,
second
I
like
get
something.
PD is broke, but they need to find other ways to make money. Background checks is not it. Like, that's not fair to either businesses or people. Imagine somebody literally brand new to the city like her, 2 days in, spending 25K to get a background
I
check.
was
That's
down
crazy.
bad, but I needed that job.
Exactly, and it's just not a fair system. Hell, the businesses
feel
could
like
barely
people
pay their,
are-
So,
their
Zaire.
business fees.
Here we go.
Your first bullet point.
Mm,
Uniform the background checks and correct the pricing on it because nobody's paying 25K anymore. I will stop requiring background checks. How do I tell you?
Yes, please.
For everything. Kyle will be working in Roxwood. Roxwood will be working at Kyle. Fuck it. YOLO. We out here if they want to keep playing.
Shit, it's already happened. The fuck is you talking about? But continue.
Yeah.
Well,
Shit, I know so many Kyle people who don't belong over here who work here.
Wait, litigation team. What's going on there? We're not checking people?
What?
It doesn't matter anymore. It's
Yeah,
free to
we are
travel.
picking
Free to
people.
travel now. I mean, shit. They on a travel visa.
But they don't have
they're
a
talking about traveling.
residency.
They're not talking about residency. It's different.
No, well, shit. Some people got houses over here. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's
hell
not
no.
something that litigation would be.
Yeah, that's not.
That's
I'm
not
gonna be
us.
honest, that's a
I just
governmental
need y'all to
thing.
focus on the businesses. I don't care
That's
about
the
the
government.
property.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I
it's
just
not
got
about the
taxes
people.
right now
It's
from
the
the government,
businesses.
from a business, so sorry. I was at a business right now
Okay, I
paying
have a
taxes.
question for the litigation team, really quick.
Yeah.
So, I know you guys have your complaint issues and everything, but on top of that, would businesses get shut down by for certain complaints?
After there's a structure, so it's not just like it has to be investigated the same way for any case. You have to have proof. There has to be some sort of at least 2 minute long video to verify and confirm that. So it can't just be people making claims that are baseless because we will investigate.
No,
if
I
there's
know.
no if
Well,
there's no proof,
yeah.
no case.
All right, perfect.
But there
I mean,
is a
that's just my
strike
question.
system, so it's 3 strikes, and then the 4th one, the business would get reassigned or be basically revoked from them, and then we'd look for new business owners.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got some stuff to tell you in the city today. I found out some crazy information, but yeah.
Well, I'm here,
Alright.
so
So, this whole grant us access to like the police MDT,
No,
that's more of a
Mhm.
government thing. So I
I don't
can
think that's
ask
happening.
if we can integrate them.
that would be.
I don't
But-
think it's happening.
Why
What
not?
happened?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Why
But
not? It's not really that serious. It's simple
trust me,
to.
I don't know. But I figured it would already be technically done. But I mean, I don't
No,
think it's gonna happen.
they're building things slowly, so no, that could be integrated. It's literally just one extra field that shows the
No.
charges.
yeah. And all I was saying with that, because I brought it up, all we need is just they could do it too. It's just the permissions.
They
All
would
it is just we get the same access, but we don't get the whole access. All we get is just to see your guys's
I don't have access to
on
this shit either.
their no, but I'm saying like we could see their charges. Like they have their set charges where it says like it's color coded, like red, yellow, green, like the major, minor, and all
Yeah,
that. And when they add it up,
Currently, look
you
at
could
our-
see
currently,
it'll
look
give
at
you.
our-
They
Mhm.
just don't want us to be able to do
Look-
background checks.
Look at our look at our MDT and look at our charges. It's currently being added little by little. Me and Jimena have both been doing it.
So anyway,
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, exactly like that. How you guys are doing it.
They gave me access to their sheet that they got all their stuff from, and then they added their shit in apparently because they
Nice.
do update it eventually. So I had the whole sheet. Me and Jimena have been adding them in little by little.
So also,
Okay. Cool. That's
just to be clear, as far as what I want to see is people like incidents. Are there cases against people? Are there criminal activity on a specific profile? So something that could be done is if they don't want to give us the access, well then they need to start linking those cases to people's actual profiles, so that when we go to the profile in our MDT, we should be able to see if they have any criminal background.
Okay,
I'll see what I can do.
I'll send like what it is like I need officially, right? Like I'll show screenshots of whatever how it should be.
Okay.
Because then, yeah,
All right.
we're not gonna. I mean, either that or just temporarily not require it until we get PD to agree to one. Don't waste their time with it because there's no need for them to do it. The only reason that they wanted it was, like I said, because they were getting their opportunities to talk to people and try to, interrogate them into giving information about the crime and where did they get this from, or if it was a drug case, oh, who sold you that? Who gave you that? And if you give us a name, we'll pass you on your background check. Say it again.
Oh, you already put in here for us to do the background check.
Yes, I have everything in there. I have everything in there. There's different ways we could do it if they want to be fair to citizens of the city. Otherwise, people fly into other cities. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? Even PD is not even around late night. There's just nonsense happening, and it's not creating a good culture for the city overall. They could either lower their rate, be fair, do it 5K, because we're going to require them to do it every 30 days. So you'll get an opportunity to talk to these people every fucking 30 days if you really want to. But the 25K is just ridiculous. I say 5K for
Wait.
them.
I think
Do a
I think-
background check every 30 days?
Yeah.
No, I think background checks shouldn't be 30 days. They should be a week thing. If it's 5K, it should be a weekly thing for them to agree to it.
Ain't
Because if we
nobody
say
Wait,
gonna
why
do
do
it
we need to
weekly.
keep doing
Not gonna do
background
it.
checks?
Well, because if we're
Anyone
trying to
could
keep
do a
people
crime.
without criminal backgrounds from getting a job, then what if they commit crimes while they're on the job and end up being
That's up
gang
to the
related?
employer.
Yeah.
So then
Mhm.
just one time for us is all we're requiring?
Well, one time for the initial hire on, yeah,
Okay.
is what we need to see, and then if the employer hears anything or runs to anything, that's their job to communicate. Unless you want to make it your job to communicate on their behalf, but it's
Shit, I was just
that's
gonna make
a
it
lot to take on.
every 30 days. I mean, it's really not, because all they really have to do is like if we take it on here at a litigation level, literally all I'm doing is searching their name in a database. Approved, failed, done. Like takes me 2 seconds.
Okay.
They have a criminal history, anything, and then we have like the standard. How many days
Shouldn't
since
they
the
get a
crime?
background check?
Well, you got to remember the only reason we were doing the background check is to make sure they weren't from Cayo.
So
Not
then
if they have
shouldn't-
criminal backgrounds. If they have criminal backgrounds, you can work at a donut shop. You can work at a McDonald's still.
Yeah.
So that's
It was
they were
because-
getting failed
Wait,
for
but
those
don't they
stuff,
still
but
do
they were
one,
still
though?
failing
So-
them for those kind of things, like having. A
Oh
criminal
no,
background.
they shouldn't be failing them for that.
Then
Not
that
for if
should
they're
have been-
getting in a job. That's why I wanted you to create a document to give to the employers, right? That they could take to the PD to get their background checks. Like something you could print out in city. And then Zaire, you would probably have to get with Zaire with this because PD would have to have something to print out and give back to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
That it was approved or denied. But it should just be strictly their residency.
Okay, so then that needs
Like-
to be communicated, Zaire, to your PD folks over there. Let them know it's just that, because that's not what it was all this time.
Oh
That's
my
no one
god.
explained it.
Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god.
Kimberly, this
Exactly.
falls onto you and Faith Plate, because sometimes y'all tell us things, but y'all don't give us full instructions with it. Y'all just kind of give us the gist of it, and then we can just go ahead and do what we can do.
Y'all don't ask questions. Don't come for me.
I'm not, yo. The fact that I
We ask faith questions.
said, well, first of all, don't
Look
ever
at
ask faith.
shut up.
Don't ever
I'm
ask
not just
faith.
kidding.
No, don't ever ask faith questions. You're gonna get fucking 50 different answers, and none of them are gonna make sense.
Oh, brother.
You don't think I kind of
Not too heavy on
out?
Faith. Let her, you know what
Nah.
I'm saying? Like, I get it. There's some areas
she on LOA,
could
but she can't be
improve,
here. But nah,
but-
nah, fuck all that. Everybody,
Not
listen, this
too
meeting,
much.
we got this meeting for a reason. Let's not be blunt and let's be honest now.
He said, let's not be blunt. Let's be.
I think overall we just need to work on our communications because
Yeah.
there's times where we'll text in the group chat and no one responds.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
It's
I'm
like,
never
how do we
gonna-
know?
And real quick, I'm
No,
sorry,
I know,
y'all,
but
but real
still,
quick, just
like-
to touch on what Chief said, the reason I haven't created the document is because we haven't gotten a actual realistic price. Remember, we submitted that document for the tiered to the businesses to have it. You never got back to me on whether or not PD was going to do that. As
I
far
worked
as the
so hard
tiered-
on that.
Yes, look
Well,
at, look
I'm gonna be
drafting
honest.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, right? No, I want y'all to bear with me, right? You know, we're not in city, so I'm gonna say this. You know,
I am,
Nazir,
I
aka
am.
Black, has not. Well, no, I'm saying we're saying this in the call. Nazir, aka Black, has been busy, and Black handles a lot of the other parts of PD when Killian does other parts. Like it's kind of a 50-50 thing. So this has also been like it's hard to get in contact with Killian compared to Nazir. So once I'm pretty sure Nazir's supposed to come back soon, but I'm also gonna talk to Killy today to touch base and get everything situated that we've already talked about today. But I'm also probably going to relay that to Black as well, so Black can really try to touch base as well, because I have found out and heard from PD themselves that like he's more so on the numbers end and everything else, but he hasn't been around recently.
Good.
So when can we expect an ETA for that?
ETA, depending if I'm up around the time that Killian's up, we're gonna get everything situated today. If not, I'll just relay it to one of the captains and then have them let him know as well.
So can we
No.
say latest by Monday?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right.
The price change will the price about the background checks will change tonight. I'll make sure of that one, but everything else definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all they should be checking is residency and be done with it. Got it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
explain that. I'll explain that to Malik Archer, and then he can explain that to the rest of his crew.
And
And that will
We-
help make the price make sense, because I don't know what the fuck they do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, yo. I don't know what they doing.
No,
Because
just making their
I'm
bag.
not technically, like, they are trying to make their bag, but also, like, I'm not their babysitter. I don't pay them no more. I listen. I go there whenever they need me, and then I leave.
oh, brother.
Mm.
Hey,
Okay.
I was about to say I don't got keys to that building. I'm not gonna keep getting locked in there every 5 minutes. Because
They should make
according to
it so that you
Killian,
could open up the
The only
doors
time-
with, like how she did here for the coastal grind. Maybe you can suggest
no,
that,
yeah,
Kim.
he told
I'll go
he told
change
me
you.
no, he told me word for word from himself. The only way I'm getting keys is if I was on his employment list. That man is difficult
worry,
to work
I
with.
got
Y'all
you
got me
there.
working with the worst person.
Nah, but
Mhm.
the only time background checks should include like their their actual criminal background is if it's for a government job. So DOJ, EMS, police.
Okay.
But these fast food places, no.
Exactly.
Just
That's
check
what I was
the
saying. Like,
residency.
why we knocking people? Because literally, one of the owners for Sweet Holes was denied because he had a criminal background.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Which one was it?
He had a case. I forgot his name, but it was a case because they brought him in. That he had a bunch of stuff on him. So they kind of were questioning him, and this dude decides to not answer their questions and decide to run away if he wasn't guilty. He was saying he wasn't guilty, and he decided to run away. So they charged
That's the
him.
Hendricks family for you.
I told him, I was like, I basically told him, I was like, look, just give him the information. If you don't have anything, don't say nothing. That's it. That's fine. This dude decides to start crying and freak out and just say, fuck this. Gets up and runs outside of a PD station. So they had to chase him and tase him.
But why would they chase him in
And they
time?
get-
He's there for a
and then they came
background
out at
check.
me.
Like,
Because they were questioning him. So they went for a background check. They found all this stuff. He was flagged. They're like, hey, so this is you, right? All right.
Did he
well,
have
we
a
need to
warrant?
figure out-
No. So what are they
yes,
doing?
they can't force him to be
No.
questioned. Like, if he wanted to end
Well,
that
they
questioning at
questioned
any
him.
time, he could have gotten up.
Yo,
and walked away. That was
Zaire.
the whole point of you
Yo,
being there.
Zaire,
you're
When
nothing.
these PD classes
That's
start?
what I said.
You said when the
That's what I
PD
said.
classes start? What are you
When-
talking
when-
about?
When these
No,
PD
PD.
classes
The thing
start?
with PD is they don't know the difference of upholding the law versus us like defending the law. They think they're lawyers and they think, oh, they question me every time that I question them and get something done. They question me like, really, Luca? Oh, how do you know? What are you doing? Like, we have these charges. We know. I'm like, bro, it's simple,
No.
basic law.
No.
Like,
Now,
what
with
do you
him
mean?
saying- now, with
What do you
him saying
mean?
the person was flagged? They do, like, I'm not gonna, like, I don't know if they've been putting out bolos on people, because I'm be honest, I don't know what they got going on over there on that end. Like I said, I don't have access to their MDT
Mhm.
yet. I've been, again, like I said, Black normally handles a lot of that, and Black has not been around.
Yeah.
How do I tell you I want to
No,
get
but
pulled
then-
over?
I told them too. I was like, well, if you guys are just questioning my client, he could leave. Like, no, he can't. No, he can't. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? How are you gonna tell me no? And then that's when he freaked out and ran. And so they were like, oh, that's a reason.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
dude.
like a whole
I'm like,
entrapment.
I'm just. It is everything that they do. It's not to the book. They're just doing their own timing. Like
No.
I'm not. I'm like I
I
get
can't
the
speak for any
RP.
of
Like I
these
get it.
But I can't
But-
speak for any of these cadets, because these cadets probably don't know what the fuck they're doing for real. But the rest of them, no, that's an issue.
It's an issue because that's what it is.
Yeah, it's not just
They're
the
looking
cadets,
for other
it-
people.
They don't even let the cadets
Also-
do the background check.
Also, the main problem that PD is them not working with us. They state, "Oh no, the charges got to stick. There's nothing you can do."
Because they have expressed to me multiple times they don't want to negotiate. I
Negotiate
told them that's
with-
kind of a part of that's kind of part of the like the charges and stuff like that when they come to the cells. It's like is the client going to pay for bail or not, and then like if not, then he's going to get sent to jail. That's kind of how they're going by
But
it.
the thing is, it's also a power and ego thing, because I could negotiate it and be very clearly letting them know, hey, you violated this, and this, and they're like, oh, we don't care, it sticks, and that makes no sense
Mhm.
to RP or anything.
Yeah, they definitely be doing
And
that.
it's
No,
certain,
I
it's certain
have-
PD too. There's some PD that are like, "All right, we'll work with you. We'll drop it
Yeah,
on
that's
this."
what I'm saying. I
But
have
it's the higher
expressed
ups that are
I have
like that.
expressed this, but then also when it comes to some of these ones, some of them is like, all right, the ego issue, correct, but they have anger issues as well. We're gonna say so, like let the client, your guys' client, have pissed them off. I'm gonna be honest. What I can tell you guys to do is have your client apologize. Right after that, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna work with you. But if it's in that case, then I'm gonna be honest. I've talked to Killian about it. We actually just talked about it with Kimberly not the other day. Like, it's just more so like for them to want to negotiate, they have to get something. So if they, so like for instance, Jalen had a client. His client was found with 5 machetes and 1 baseball bat. He talked with them. They dropped the charges. You know, you give them information, they're going to drop charges. It's basically what it is. Because they, at the end of the day, they're just
Yeah,
trying
they
to get to a
want
bigger
something.
fish. Okay?
Yeah, no, they want
Yeah,
that right
Yeah,
there makes sense.
that
for, like,
makes
a specific
sense.
crime, yeah.
Yeah. So that's like the
Bro,
way
but
they
you're telling me,
that like if,
you're telling
if
me
they're not going to get
corn?
anything.
Hold on, let's
But what if
look.
they mischarge the person?
I'm gonna be honest. The
Bro,
corn
they
situation is I have seen them give people multiple warnings and then they still be out there. At that point, if they get arrested, that's their fault.
So
No,
what
I
is the
know,
status
but
with the
I'm
whole
just saying,
corn thing
like,
though? Because like people are asking for permits to do that too.
No, whoever
I've seen that on the marketplace. People are selling them for
they're,
5,000.
they're selling fake.
Oh yeah,
permits.
by the
That's
way,
what they're doing.
it's not fake permits. So that's the other thing. So they forged Kim's signature. I don't know if they got it from a doc. No, because we got a doc. So every doc that we make, we need to make it private, or we gotta have a.
We need
what
to
is
add a
it?
water print.
Yeah, watermark.
A water print. There we go.
Yeah,
Because
watermark.
someone probably sent out a doc, and they saved it, and they probably just deleted everything and kept that our litigation stuff on it, like our DOJ stuff on it, and make it look legit. So from now, we need to make a water print for
I'll be
all our
honest, I
documents.
don't know if
We should
anybody else
also
is
be having a database with that. We can put a number and you know it could be verified.
But
and I
we
think
track
the same
everything
thing
anyway, so
I don't know if anybody else's bar license have been stolen, but if they start doing fake bar license, we might be really cooked.
Not my license.
Because I don't know if I know at least when I was kidnapped, they took absolutely everything and even my lawyer ID.
Nah, they gave me back my lawyer ID when I got
But
kidnapped.
while we're talking about that, you know,
Oh
Miss
yes,
Kimberly,
the
can we
panic
get
button.
you know panic button, pepper
Oh, yeah.
spray,
And
something?
pepper spray, because even if we have a security firm, the way
You
people
know,
be
they-
awake
you know,
on
they
different
just added-
times, there might
They
not
just
be
added
people.
tasers.
Taser.
Can we not
I'll
get
take a
a taser?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Can we
I'll
not
take
get a
a
taser? They just
taser,
added
yeah.
tasers.
I'm PD in my old life. I could use a
and then
taser.
I was about to say, and then just make it to where like, if it's not a government official, they can't take them out of our pockets or some shit, something. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what you want me to do with a panic button, and these
Yeah.
motherfuckers got machetes. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I almost got my hand cut off 3 times now. 3 times is ridiculous.
Damn.
Dude, me too. Murder Ave, bro. I don't know.
Didn't they try to
No,
kill
I-
you, Luca?
No, yo,
Yeah, they
I'm
tried
not
to kill
gonna lie. You know, this is out of the city, so it was the Sin family.
It's
I mean, the Love family, and the motherfuckers told me if I don't become dirty for them, they're gonna cut my hand off. I said, okay, cut my hand.
It's
bad for business.
Murder Ave kidnapped me, and they were like, "We're gonna need you to play dirty. Your work with PD." I'm like, "No, I'm a defense attorney." They're like, "Yeah, DA." I'm like, "No, there's a difference. I legit."
See,
I don't want to die. Give me my fucking taser or something. Shit. A baton ain't gonna work for me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. Yep, pretty much. They're gonna take that baton right from me. I'm gonna be crying like a little bitch. Baton. They're gonna beat my ass with the baton. I'm crying. I mean, Let me look at my notes. So there's gonna be the third. There's two already out there, but they're not official businesses. One of them, well, two of them, I was trying to work with getting them temporary permits so they can do it because they're not doing it in an actual location. So I'm like, yeah, you can do that. Like it doesn't hurt the community. Yeah, people are doing that. People are already doing that. So definitely open up a ticket with me, and we'll get you a permit for it. Yeah, I'm handing out them permits like hotcakes because if you're doing your own thing, that's creative, that's different, you know? Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, wait, too many people talking at once, yeah. And speaking of that too, I do want to speak about that too because I know that she put no pricing for corporate litigation, but I think it's a little bit too low for corporate litigation. We don't really have too many cases going on. The businesses are pretty much at a freaking standstill right now because government is not giving us places that are open and ready to be operated. We haven't done any interviews for any new businesses. We had to lower the monthly payment for all food businesses because now, I don't know if you're aware, but you might be, but you can only make 50 items of food per sue. So now, yeah. So literally, you go to work, you make 50 meals, you're done until the next sue. Yeah, 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 exactly. So we had to lower the rates to 50K. We'll be collecting today and stuff, but it's just there's not too much going on with that. Speaking of which, I want to start the counseling shit again too. So that's something that I'll probably start announcing because we need monies. Yeah, we always did it ourselves too. Yeah. Yeah, it's more of a therapy, you know what I mean? People who want to talk, maybe life coach therapy, counseling. It could also be court mandated counseling that only goes to EMS. Like whenever it's court mandated, that has to be done by EMS, but this would be just be personal people just wanting to get counseling, you know? Family counseling, couples counseling, personal life coaching, stuff like that. Real estate would be nice to be done by DOJ too. You don't have to eat that loss. That's what that new document is saying. Yeah. Yeah. So you did it right. Mhm. Then you got to combine them. In that case, then you would want to combine them. No, you invoice. Yeah. No. So for yeah. You're gonna have to eat. You're gonna have to eat them. Mhm. How do we determine that though? It's hard. It's hard to confirm that. Yeah. Mhm. Nope. If they give us, I wonder if they give us their IBN or whatever. What is it? ISBN or whatever the hell the bank uh thing. Mm. Yeah. No. You're right. Yeah. Go brush your teeth, girl. Yeah. I was about to say the same thing. Who is charging 10K for a retainer fee? No, I think it needs to be raised. It needs to be raised. You got people who got way more money than DOJ. My attorney fee is 25 to 30, honestly, and if they can't afford it, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Mhm. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, exactly. That's different. The cells is different, and then you're done. Mhm. 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 We need that for litigation too, but for more for like inspections and I don't know if if you want to make a one for me. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, and I'll tell you like the different types of things that we would be submitting or working on. Mhm. Appreciate you. One sec. Mhm. Those damn agents. Mhm. The same thing for the businesses there, and they don't want to. They can't afford to pay their stuff either. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah. Represent whoever needs it. Right. No. Is it free for everyone or just for DOJ? All government. Okay. What is the rates for locals? Because um, speaking of that, real quick, just to touch base on something that the businesses in Cayo are having issues with is that nobody wants to go to Cayo to buy anything. Like, there's literally was told that maybe 15 meals within a whole, beginning to end. Um, so they're, not able to make their payments either. They're crying in Cayo, and I get it because who's gonna go to Cayo when everything is over here? No, you could say it because it's a case that I'm actually about to start representing too, so it's fine. Yeah. And he forced the prior owner to sell it. And they forced the prior owner to sell it. That business was not acquired. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's just be clear. That business was not acquired properly. That's the whole thing that I went after that girl, got her to pay 600K for the business transfer of sale, which is why we got that. But at the end of the day, I still need to go after and pursue that current owner because there's shit. I ain't got no defense. I ain't got no defense. I ain't got nobody there for me. If PD comes with me, I will absolutely go out there. I'm not going out there to die. What you gonna do? Die with me? You gonna be no? They go work that way. You can't two-piece a machete. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. I guess depends on who's calling, like you said. Judge, jury, execution. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they could search your pockets and they could confirm that you don't have it. Yeah, but no, but he could raise his hands. Yes. Thou shalt not enter. NWO, but okay. It gets to a point. Mm-hmm. Just shut up. We ain't talk about your life, okay? I know, but what does that do for DOJ? Oh, I thought she already knew your contact. Hmm. NWO. New World Order. Yeah, because they're still a defense attorney. Yeah, it's always been that way. Yeah. 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 It just, yeah. The, you could still do both. You could still do both because you're just, yeah, you could still do both. It's just being corporate doesn't mean that you can't do. It just means regular defense attorneys can't do corporate litigation. All right, I got something for you. I got something for you. Maybe, yeah. They can. Mhm. Yeah. Yep. Mhm. You could put them. There's a section for that for ads or something to post in the sky. Mhm. Mhm. I already sent you her name. I sent you her whole contact. What are you talking about? You, Jadalyn. Mhm. Yeah. J- yes, ma'am. Well, I just saw the picture. I just saw the picture of the thing. So yeah, maybe now I can actually hire people. Yeah. I have one person, yeah, and now I could do more interviews today. Oh, you don't have to. Well, I guess she wants the bananas on the menu. Okay. Did we get them fixed yet? Because it's still invisible from last I checked. Oh shit. Oh shit. I would say just stick with this for now. This is plenty. Mm. Oh, the protein stuff, yeah. You said you was gonna pay for those, right? Yes. Too many J's. He chilling. Hmm. That makes sense. Remember the one that we were looking at? There is a DOJ stash. Oh. A number system. No, it got quiet. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be alright. Marriage. Right, and then a witness protection, like a confidential informant. So well, first of all, yesterday Luca was really upset. He didn't have any of his roles yesterday. Luca had it rough. He had it rough yesterday. He couldn't do shit, and except for the name change, because the name change is something. Yeah. Right. It's internal. It's your. Mm. Yeah, I wouldn't have ever approved that. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, we already discussed that part too. Yeah, we were asking for both of them really for us because that night that I was here by myself, that was not cool. It was not cute. I was in the middle of an interview. Here comes some fucking guy coming in and literally couldn't get him to leave. Like I can't force you to leave with my finger. So it's just like, and that was the night that I called PD and not one PD officer would come. Everyone apparently was asleep, and then the one person who picked up, she's like, "Yeah, no, I'm going to sleep now too." I'm like, so there's nobody there. I told her, I'm like, Shorty, can't you just drive here real quick? Just show the lights real quick. You know what I mean? She's like, no. I'm like, ah. She didn't give me attitude though. I, yeah, 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 yeah. Mhm. Yeah. They should be filling it out and then giving it to you just to review and approve. Yeah, exactly. They need Jesus over there. Only supposed to be checking their residency, not their criminal history. So there's no reason for PD to even be involved in that process. We can check the residency. As a matter of fact, I could probably, yeah, in profiles, we don't, if we're not looking, matter of fact, yeah, when she come back, if we're not looking for any criminal charges as far as background checks, I can confirm who the fuck is from either one too, I think, right? Let's see. Does it say? Nope, it doesn't show. It doesn't show whether they were their residency, but maybe that's all we just need. Mhm. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mhm. Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, that's all we need. We don't really need PD involved in that, and then especially since it's not a criminal thing, right? We're just looking residency. That goes through PD. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would like that too. I my brother makes them, and he's gonna make me a free one. Mhm. Yeah. 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 But property ownership, then I don't know if it'll do it for property. Yeah. For what exactly? Mhm. Mhm. Same. Mhm. Mhm. Guess ADA Jalen can assist with confirming residency because that's all we're doing for businesses. Let me answer this. Oops. Only in a meeting. I'll find out if we can get a public defender
So,
down there.
to be fair, Jade, I will need them to track
Thanks.
background checks too.
All right. Any public defenders? They need somebody at PD. Hmm. Yeah, we could log all that there too. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, my forms would be automatically imported into my spreadsheet, so I'll see if I need one. See, this where, oh shit, that's why I need to get that going. I just, thank you for that, because I just had to. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Businesses are already struggling as it is. Uh, Yeah, because then we can deal with it. We can actually you put a formal complaint in against the business. Yeah. And then the bonding, I don't know if we could do that every week, but maybe, yeah, every alternate 2 weeks, yes. Yeah, I think I like that idea. Check-ins. No, you're not. Well, you could actually tell people, the government will announce whenever there's a business available, and at that, if they're going to give her a truck. Yeah. Go-karts would be nice. That race thing would be amazing. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. V3 just came out. Mhm. Lifestyle is another big one that's getting a lot of people too. Lifestyle has a lot of people. A lot of art people. It's not happening here. Well, I do want to bring, I also want to discuss one of my cases with you. Or we could make, what about we get a few copies